Hey, I'm Jason Hopkins, and I just wanted to share with you some some thoughts about people and money and the relationship behind them both. Now, before I begin, I'd like to share with you my past experience between myself and money. Now, a few years back, I was like, most people that, hated looking at, I always hated looking at my paycheck because, I was making very little money. And when my bank statements came in the mail, I never bothered to look at, what I made for that month. I was worried too much. I was, just worried about not having, you know, money. And I was even more worried about losing money. The relationship between myself and money, it really sucked. I was tired of being broke. I was pissed off at the world because, I just didn't have enough. And the feeling, it got so overwhelming to the point where, I was just, I was mad at the world. I didn't know what else to do because finding another job for me, it was not an option. Working two jobs that cuts that cuts in my free time, that wasn't a plan for me. And mind you, at the time, I was a die-hard video game freak, so you can imagine how that made me feel. Now, if you feel where I'm coming from, send me some comments. Your input is most definitely appreciated. Also, be sure to mash the subscribe button and bell notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. Now, money has always been the issue for most people, right? The relationship between people and money is people are basically too emotionally attached. It creates a mixture of emotion and it keeps most people stuck. Most people want to focus less on creating a life where they can have an abundance of money and not only just more money, but having free time, right? People tend to lose focus on believing in themselves to having financial freedom because the first step to having success is changing the way you think. You have to change your mindset. You start believing that whatever you're about to venture off to will work no matter how many times you fail. You got to treat money like it's the slave and you are the master. You are in control of your own destiny. Don't allow money to control your feelings and control your thoughts. Think about ways to create other streams of income. Keep in mind that money is a tool and you have the ideas. So put your ideas and put that tool of money to work. If you continue focusing on the things that you hate, that you don't want, well, guess what? More of that is going to come into your life. Now, if you want a better understanding and get more of what I talk to you about, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also check out my #1 recommended program that's going to educate you more about people and money and the relationship behind them both. This online course saved me when I was struggling to find information about people and money and the relationship behind both of them. So if you want to look further, the information will be in the description box below the video. I hope you'll find it helpful. Once again, this is Jason Hopkins signing off, and I will see you in the next video.